You can save a lot of money if you only get a haircut every other year. Follow me for more money-saving tips. So is AI killing the stock photography industry? This is a question that you have, and I'm gonna do the best I can to answer based on my experience. See, AI is definitely changing things. I mean, you can do incredible things with AI, but is it killing the photography industry? Is it killing stock photography? Maybe. Before I can answer these questions, why are you taking pictures for stock? Is this a side hustle? Do you wanna go full time? Are you trying to practice and learn new techniques and new tricks? Or, how are you using this? Do you just have a lot of photos in your hard drive that you don't know what to do with, so you're uploading them to stock? There's many reasons why we all do stock photography. And this reason is almost key to understanding whether AI is gonna affect you or not. And if you're doing this for money, I have a trick, I have a tip, so wait till the end of the video because I wanna share a story with you how you can generate more money, and AI, as it is right now, cannot get in the way of you making money with stock photography. Of course, we all wanna make extra money. That's one reason why a lot of people are into stock photography, residual income. You take photos that you already have, or you take new photos and you have the potential of generating some extra cash. That's obvious. But if you're focusing here on practice, on getting better at a specific technique, building your portfolio, that practice, that time you're practicing, you're acting, you're doing something with your career, with your photography, you're trying to improve, that is invaluable in and on itself. Any extra that you make is gravy. Let me tell you a story. About 15 years ago, I was talking to my friends Dave and Lizzie. And I have heard about stock photography, so I brought it up. What do you guys think about getting started? I already got photos, it doesn't take much, you can start making some money. And then Dave said, that was 10 years ago, the market slowed down, there's too much competition, there's way too many people on stock sites now, and the income is way low, so don't waste your time with that, it's not worth it. Now Lizzie, on the other hand, she's like, well, why not? I got a ton of photos on my hard drive. I don't know what to do with them. I don't have an outlet for them. So let me start processing a few here and there and see how it goes. 15 years later, Dave still doesn't know what to do with his photos. He never started in stock. He never pursued his career because the market was saturated. So I didn't know what to do. Now, on the other hand, Lizzie, she's still uploading photos every week. Now she makes a few extra $1,000 from photos that otherwise would have been sitting on her desk or on a computer doing nothing. The point of the story is that if you're on the fence and you don't know if you want to start or not because AI is changing things, and you're hearing people telling you that AI is changing things and that AI is going to take your job, and if you don't start because of that, then AI already won. AI already took your job because you're not willing to start. Now, if you start pursuing a career in photography, stock photography, whatever you want to do with this, if you start, it could go two ways. You either do well at it or you don't, but you won't know unless you start. And that's my whole point. There's, again, many reasons to doing this. I forgot it. Lizzie spent a couple hours a week uploading things she already had, and she's doing fine. She's making a few $1,000s a year. For the last 15 years, that's a few thousand photos she has online. Dave didn't do anything. He's still complaining that it's too saturated and there's no possibility. I put more time into it. I probably did 10, 20 hours a week for the last 15 years, and I've had great results with stock photography. So it really depends on how you approach this and why you're doing it. But again, if you don't start because AI is gonna take your job, then you're done, you're lost. AI already won and took your job because you weren't willing to start. Now let's talk about the financial side of stock and what kind of photos you can take that AI cannot replicate. And for this, I'm gonna share another short story with you. This is the story of a photojournalist. What's her name? Marini Stab. She worked for Getty Images and she got in trouble in 2021, I believe, or 2020. I don't remember. She was photographing a mask protest in Portland. There's many sides to this story. One of them says she's seen a child throw a mask away in the garbage can, so she talked to the parents and asked the kid to do it again. And she took a photo of him throwing the mask in the burning garbage can. Somebody got her on video, and then that is not photojournalism. You cannot recreate something that may or may have not happened. You're distorting reality, and you cannot use this as an image. So I think she got in trouble with Getty. I don't know if she lost her job as a photographer. Whatever happened, happened. The point of the story is you cannot replicate an editorial image. This is photojournalism. You can't tell AI to recreate a scene. That's impossible. It goes against every rule out there. So when you do events, when you do editorial images, this is something that AI cannot redo unless they change the definition of words, which has happened in the past, but I don't think that's coming anytime soon. Focus on editorial content, editorial video, people doing people things. The world is falling apart right now. Focus on that. Get the protesting, the banking thing, anything that's happening in your part of the world, focus on that as an editorial photo. And these are things that AI cannot take away from you. And then of course, don't forget about all the benefits that you can get from using AI, using these tools. Now, in all honesty, I don't think this is AI yet. I think they're just complex algorithms, because you ask ChatGPT, you ask any of these, and they just spit out what they found on the internet. It's not like they're thinking and giving you something. So in my opinion, this is not yet AI, which is kind of scary because it's just now starting. So use it to your advantage. Use the software that's available to you to get ideas, to generate AI images and sell them in stock. I know a lot of people that are doing that. They're generating concepts that are almost impossible to capture on a camera. So you go out, you generate your concept and upload it to the stock agencies. There's a lot of people doing this. If you're doing this, let me know in the comments what programs are you using. We'll pin the comments so everybody else can use something similar. I haven't done it yet. I will eventually, but at the moment I'm very busy with YouTube and all the photos and videos that I have on my hard drive that I need to clear and make some space for new ones. But use the tools you have. Use tools to organize, to keyword, there's a lot of tools out there that are making our jobs easier as photographers. There's even editors that can help us. So don't hate it, embrace it, just be prepared, because at some point it's going to change the industry. The one thing it cannot replicate besides editorials is the experience. If you work with a client, you cannot take away that experience. The client is going to have memories, is going to remember all these things. I have a big dream that maybe one day it'll become a reality for a photography business, but it's going to take a lot of money. Big dreams. So maybe one day I'll get there, but for now, just remember your experience, the experience that your client shares. These are things that cannot be replicated by AI and editorial images if you're trying to make some more money with stock photography. And I don't know if that answered the question. Is AI taking away jobs? Yes. Is it gonna take your job away? I don't know. It's up to you whether you do something or you don't do something. Don't be like, what was his name? Don't be like Dave. Dave lost without even starting. So there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.